Hey there, and thanks for checking out the Kickstarter to The Rise of the Talking Bread. Rising from the crummy tales of hit series The Talking Bread, this 36-page comic book, spanning over 6 short stories and expanding the Talking Bread universe, taking place before, between, and after the events of issue 1 to 6, with old and new faces returning. What is The Talking Bread? Well, it's a hilarious comic book series following a story of sentient bread and their survival from their creator, the Master Baker, along with his hordes of bakery creations. Will they rise to the challenge? The story of The Talking Bread starts off a few years ago when this harebrained story began. It was an ode to my baking days, mixed with wacky sense of humour and a love for comic books and cartoons. The Talking Bread issue 1 came to life through here on Kickstarter. After a successful 30-day campaign, we would then return for another 4 sessions in this series. 4 years later and 6 issues in, and we're expanding the world of The Talking Bread. But the real delight in this comic is the talents and creators on board, which well includes seasoned writers and illustrators with an array of previous works, including Matt Kime, artist, writer, and the creator behind the Wrath of the Curse comics, Porto Taylor, artist, writer, and creator of Machine Land comics, Tim Stiles, writer and creator of Gorilla My Dreams comics, Ben Mitchell, artist, writer, and creator of Storm Clouds, Kelly Coleman, artist and featured artist on this project, Lucas Whittingslow, writer and featured writer on this project, Bradley Aiden, writer and creator of Super Eddie Battle Logan French, artist and writer and featured artist on this project. And finally, Kieran Jack, that's me, the master baker behind this comic. I thought I'd put this series to rest after working on my new series in Purgatory, but the experiences of working with other creators was an absolute treat. So I thought, why not? Put together my own team to help expand the ever-growing world of The Talking Bread. And here we are, 3 months later, with a talented and creative bunch of people bringing you the next chapter of The Talking Bread. As you see, reading the Kickstarter, we've organised some scrumptious loot for you all to back, ranging from 5, 10, 15, 20 to 100. These include comics, pins, stickers, plush toys, original art, and a limited edition cameo bundle, which sees you drawn into the issue, receiving the original page you feature in. We do have stretch goals in place, but they will be added closer to funding. Things to remember in this Kickstarter campaign. You are not charged until the end of the Kickstarter, so pledging early doesn't mean you're charged straight away. Prices are in Australian dollars, so all our US and international backers keep in mind the change rate. Pledge early to help spread the word, as this helps our Kickstarter stay on top of the project's list longer and also helps us reach our goals sooner. And most importantly, is the funding of this Kickstarter goes back into printing, merchandising, packaging, handling, and Kickstarter fees. But more importantly than that, it goes back to our writers and illustrators, who without the contributions of them, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you once again for checking out our Kickstarter for Rise of the Talking Bread, and we hope you can bake this project.